Okay, so Sivir still helps you die by making everyone faster. There's a late game insurance, and there's good wave clear. Here we go again. Shuffle towards the Maokai. Knight misses his seismic shove. Vampire's here anyway. He had a ward, by the way. Just wasn't... Grand Star full top. Here we go. Getting beyond cubes, we can't ult out. Double knockup, can't get beyond. Nicely done from BLG. Good ult, good kill. The dragon on the other side. So actually, it's going to be 2 early objectives to WE. That's really good stuff. Good value out of the early lane. Prime is broken at the top of our screen, so just keep your eye on the mini-map. Just grasp. Lands onto the Nautilus, who cleanse away with the spellbook. Monkey goes in. I don't actually know how much they want that. Death charge comes on down. Maybe looks to be job back. Oh, wonderful seismic shove. Vampire surely dies. Flash away with a hostile takeover. Monkey continue to go forward. Elk will cleanse. Vampire bailed out. Doesn't keep himself alive for long. While all the while, Sivir continuing to ricochet. Public execution is slid away from, but Knight's not done. Looking for more. Karis managed to side step out of the seismic shove. Just enough space in the corner to get out to safety. Yes. All the timers movie again. Hooray. Monkey doesn't have flash. He's a very dead tree. Ooh, hang on. Wait, he does have flash. God damn it. I got baited by the scoreboard. Seismic shove, though. Vampire certainly doesn't because he flashed in the last fight. The gold lead is significantly more than 400 gold now. For sure. I'm hoping they know that the scoreboard is broken. On the hunt, Taeyun doesn't have flash available to be used. It certainly doesn't have cleanse. So we'll die on repeat to that. So it is a 3,000 gold lead to BLG. And Karzul, oh, you poor person who decided to believe in WE this split. The thing is, the analysis wasn't even wrong. They're in the river first. Maybe that's enough. The hostile takeover sucks. Nature's Crash comes on down. Sion is ulting on in. But all the while, look at the ricochets. Taeyun, great angle. Oh, Taeyun. Is he going to die to this dragon? No, Shadow's down, On's down. And Sivir couldn't get enough ricochet damage down. Oh my days, WE got away with it. Knight's going to try and kill some people off here. Just wide with the seismic shove. That's why we wanted WE in the river first, by the way. They nearly lost it even then. The damage was pretty damn foul. Which leaves Shadow and On, side of split off. And even then, Taeyun and Vampire are so nearly dead. Like, a kill onto one or the other probably changes. That makes it a bit more playable. BLG still got 2 turrets, though. They got the turret top side. They get the turret down bot as well. Public execution just wide onto Monkey, though. So couldn't get over the wall, but gets to slide away. Now Shadow's coming over. On's here as well. Flash away from Karis. TP on through. Double seismic shove. Boomerang blade's not enough. On trying to hook away, stun onto Monkey, and they all get out. Lots of flashes, lots of teleports, but no one dies. Herald's still up. Now WE have to face check in. Cube and Karis have been very poor. I think Vampire's been not great either. Taeyun's been inconsistent. Monkey it's basically Monkey and a little bit of Vampire I have some faith for. We've got a fight going on though. On. Chains of Corruption will keep him dead. Knight is dead as well. Now Bin's in the backside though. Taeyun has gone into the bailout. Won't be enough to keep alive. Flash from Cube to try and kill off Bin, who's got another shield. The Omnivap healing is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Especially as Elk just gets the ricochet on down with On the Hunt. Man, and better flank value. Unreal. Herald summoned in mid. Seismic shove. Is it going to get a charge? No, it is not. It does force BLG out of the river at least. W still yet to get a turret, by the way. Hook, wall. On probably dies for this and does, but Bin's on the flank. Ah, Vampire's dead. Sion is dead. Bin is not. Bin gets to hop away. Finally dies, but Shadow's got a shield vault, so that means another kill onto the Varus. Elk just cleanses and walks away. Karat's got nothing. Ricochet, auto, boomerang blade. Seismic shove does... Sorry, not seismic shove. Emperor's Divide does nothing. And once again, on just goes. I am riding for Valhalla. Sure, put all of your damage into me, the Nautilus, the most important part of this composition. And they burn all of the cooldowns onto the Nautilus, while everyone else survives. And then Bin just comes in with a flank angle. He's very happy to trade his life there for 2 kills or whatever. I mean, Tier 2 is kind of slowly being sieged at, and that means BLG's get to walk through enemy red buff, pick that up. It's only a 2-person red buff right now, but you can imagine Elk will be being donated, it is. But yeah, in some ways it can be a little inefficient. But hey, it's also just a very good item individually with the ability haste and all the things for the 1v1s, particularly for both. On gets out, death charge in, Knight comes in with a Weaver's Wall, Nature's Grass comes on down. Doesn't really lead to all that much though, and Bin is around, gets handshook, exhausted. Still got the public execution as Shadow flashed on out. Karis is now in a horrible spot. The hostile takeover after the flash won't keep Vampire alive. Karis gets flashed on. Sivir gets a double. And Cube. Well, there's something about being there or being square. Can Bin interrupt? No, we can't. Whee! Cube gets out, but it means he's not here. And Baron will be going down to BLG. Lickety split. I also do note that Knight has 10 stacks on his Dark Seal. I can all but guarantee he will be buying a Medjai's on his next pack. In another world, that ult flash from Vampire is cool. BLG. Baron for BLG. Yeah, this one's looking pretty doomed for WE, folks. But are you quite happy to give those up? I think they'll play Varus quite happily. Elk's a good Varus. But they just don't give a damn about Azir. And in fairness, Talia Pantheon is like permabanned as well. So it's not like they traded Azir Varus for nothing. Oh, that CC chain. Good Aegis Assault, by the way, from Shadow to immune a lot of the damage. How do you know how many kills for each player? If you look at the bottom of your screen, so obviously new to League, if you see the little numbers down right at the bottom of the screen where the little portraits are and all the item icons, the 133 for the Scion says 1 kill, 3 deaths, 3 assists. Kills, death, assist down there. Hope that helps. Oh. Bin. Gonna try and find an angle onto Monkey, but he had to sidestep and is now looking pretty low and just down. Yeah, well, your jungler's dead. Vampire just ate a massive chunk from a Ricochet. Double proc a boomerang blade. You're welcome, Andre. Welcome to the community. And welcome to League of Legends. What happens after groups? Yes, they will go to playoffs. So the top... Is it 2 teams or 1 team from Nirvana go into playoffs? I don't remember. Knight, golden moment. Grand Starfall, flash away. Shield vault forwards onto Taeyun. Shadow's still got the GA, so even if he dies, he just comes back up again and buys all the time he needs. Emperor's Divide, flash on over, decimating smash interrupted. GG. BLG, make it look easy. After a moment or two early on where WE got on the river and made it look interesting in some of those fights. Yeah. Bin flanks. And Shadow ult set Elk up for... But otherwise, would have been a bit miserable, I think, in the grand scheme of things. There's too many people that can wait out your cage. Ben has somehow gotten on the wrong side of Cube. He's not just going to go to walk up. I think Ben might just be dead here. Oh, I would have flashed for that Cube. Scuffle over. Top side. Skull Crabs. Shadow Strike into the crash down. Elk is going to flash away. Double flash, ignite down, and Elk stays in lane. Oh, dear. You go all in on that to lose the same amount of health bar you AD carry. On's going to turn this around, by the way. You missed your Shadow Strike. Oh, Vampire. Oh, Vampire. Oh, God, WE bot lane. No. Oh, that one sucks. Is On going to execute? Yes, he is. All the Forge Gods. Flash on forwards. Cube flashes in turn. Monkey's going to get a big knock-up here. I think Shadow needs to Warrior Trickster away. Got a flash. Knock up on the wall. Nah. Bin's got no mana. Surely he dies here to another 3 Talon Strike. Yeah, he does. Oh, Bin saves jungler. Bot side, Elk's got barrier. They are getting all in again. Actually, tell you might die here to On. Will do. Crash down comes on forwards. 1 for 1 pop. And unfortunately, the Corki didn't get the kill. Don't have to care too much. Giving up early grubs, giving up the early dragon. Don't really want to fight it at this marker anyway. Look, you're not... Yes, still to go on the Kaiser Call. 1 item largely complete. Shadow's going to realise there's people there. Mag Storm on that? Are you sure? Cyclone flashes away. Does have to do it. BLG had to flash out of a few plays. I think Shadow wanted... I wonder whether Veil, because again... We've got the Loons build from Knight, so we actually stick quite a lot into these squishy members. Smite from Shet. He's down about 10 CS, but hey, welcome to being shoved in a lot. Cube just got exhausted. Ult. Doesn't have flash, remember. That's just an easy kill. Very nice from BLG. Minute until Dragon, by the way. So they just get that kill for free on a good timer. Not be worth trading. Herald up. Oh, On! Glorious Pop Blossom. Tayun's going to have the flash barrier away. On might die for this and does. What about the fight after? Okay. Tayun flash barrier down. Knight's coming though. I think this is still playable for BLG. Can't do it. Oh, Shadow. Get over the wall. Monkey's got a Crescent Guard. This is looking really good now for WE. Oh, BLG. Man, they thought that Pop Blossom was going to be it. It was not. They had no ults. Yeah, they didn't have enough ults and Knight wasn't there. Well, that was foolish. That... Oh, knocker. I think it's just the same place again, is it? I thought that was a replay for a second. No, it's not. Nice pickup. On's getting jumped on, flashes away, looking to turn it around with the Pop Blossom. Kites are over the wall. Shockwave back. But there's 4 people there, so they can't keep going. See, nice combos from BLG, but they don't actually have that much damage yet. Damage on Ben, doesn't have his ult. He's dead from between worlds. Man! Well, Atakan start. BLG. Threatening. Paris across the wall on. Magnet Storm. Pop Blossom trying to come on force. They just kill the Nico over. Well, well, well. Shadow's about to die down to Cube, I think. Flashes away. Try and turn off onto Cube, who does force a reset. Flash, Wind becomes lightning. A charge into the turret. The Crescent Guard is decent. Can't get the kill, but the Wind becomes lightning after. Bin turns up now. Got a spellbook and a dream. Call of the Forge God comes on forwards. Tried to steal it with the Call of the Forge God and can't. Flashes away, and WE pick up Adakan and 2 kills. Elk flashes out. Hang on. Double knockup. Can they get the kills here? Gonna try Shattering Strike. Ult after. Can't get the kill with the Acathian Rain. TP's flying. Is there a TP to respond? On's now back up and alive. Not there in time. Between worlds. Missing the Tangle Barbs. Carrot's gonna kill both. He's gonna kill both. Across the veil we go. Actually, can't quite get in range. Oh, man. BLG have gotten close in a couple of these ones, but W just keep fighting better now. Have On come on over, and it just doesn't matter as Karis just gets to 1v2 and win it. Pop Blossom, good. Hang on, turning around. There. On's just dead again. Valkyrie out. Ben's trying to buy time under the turret, but he's still being chunked out by this Corki, who really isn't threatened by this Ornn. Bin loves to make big plays on this champion. Struggles immensely. And sometimes playing safe there. BLG going to try and trade up for the tier 2. Knight, speeding himself up. Command Dissonance. Backsteps well. But he's just not very tanky with this build. Flash on forwards. Gatling gun brings down the Oriana. Taeyun's low here. How much time has he got left on the Valkyrie? Knock up on Vampire. In goes Elk, trying to get the kills. Oh, he's trapped between worlds! Taeyun doesn't die to the rocket belt either! This Corki just won't die! Is that game? No, it's not quite. Okay.
Blue team has scored an ace.
Man, I don't blame them for looking. They needed what? An auto on Corki? That was a really good ult from Karis. Well, that's Baron. They did get the tier 2 bot at least, and the inhibitor doesn't go down. But WE are now in a really good position to take this to 3. Does it sound like a bit like... Got a minute and a half till Dragon. I moved the microphone, maybe that's a bit better. But as I'm solo casting, there's only so much energy that is correct to put in if I want to keep my voice in one place. Unk Samuel chilling, exactly. On, over the wall. Nico has really struggled after the early game. Has gone from 2-1, 2-5. Oh, good God. Keras are on the front. That's game. That is so game. One Herald misplay. Not even once, BLG. And then they haven't seen a fight they don't love. God bless. They're still the team I love and know. Yeah, on that Nico, there was some really good pop blossoms that led to nothing because they weren't actually able to be synced up with big ults after. We saw multiple fights where BLG did not have Elk, did not have Bin, did again. Because you can really mess up Rakan Nocturne to an extent with your Grim Visage. Good chunk onto Cube, who's going to have to flash. Bloody hell. Okay, that ruins his lane. Ooh. Backs off. I mean, Shadow can't help either. He's got too many camps topside to clear. He's going to look mid and try and get something there, but bot lane is screwed for it. But there's not a lot you get to do. You can't fall behind on the Nocturne like this. Karis may be forced to flash. Does. Punishable. Oh, good double knockup. Very good double knockup. Taeyun. Taeyun. No! No, you don't! Cleanse on Elk. Oh, no. You had flash. You had cleanse. You had the shove. Oh. Good grief. And everything's gone wrong. Vampire's trying to hold the wave. Flash. I think he just gets the kill. No, Vampire, my goat! Oh, that was a bit greedy from... But you have to be better with the shield there. Into the Xayah matchup as well. You know exactly what she's doing. Hang on. Paranoia. Fear. 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 Karis. Flash auto from On gets it. Shadow's likely going to die for it, though. As BLG go quite deep to make that play. Okay, he gets away with it. I genuinely thought they could have collapsed on that quite happily. Karis coming over. Where is the rest of BLG? Elk is resetting. They want to fight this so bad. Knight's got flash and ult. Watch the Annie. Grim Visage is down. Elk's on a flank angle. One grub down. Try to jump forwards. Goes to President and goes wide. So Knight gets to blow them all up. Should be out of the Spiraling Despair range. Duskbringer comes across. Monkey flashes away as Elk goes looking for the kill. Realistically, even up most of that gold within the next 5 minutes. Vampire? Oh, Vampire. Yeah. Knight's just gonna flash in. Missing that Glacial Fissure opens up every angle they ever needed. Tibbers is gonna keep running. Monkey is here. Way is not. Tibbers body blocks the turret shots. Yeah, nice. Knight gets the kill. Everyone else gets the assist. Gets to dive top. That's not a quick dive. They have to re-dive it. Turn up, pick up the wave. On's about to get TP'd onto. Monkey's here. Okay, where is Bin? Elk still got ult. We'll burn it. Still got feathers to work with. Cleanse. Ult away. Okay, TP for TP. Elk. Fine. Burn the Feather Storm. Well, there's another flash down. Bin is really strong. And then continue moving at normal move speed different. So the slow from the dash on the Caitlyn is... Down goes the turret, perhaps. No, they're not going to drop it. They're just going to walk at it. Nocturne, surprisingly good turret taker. It's because he autos a lot. Top side, there's a 1v1 that Bin is very happily winning. Oh, Cube. Oh dear. Backs and finally buys his first item, but didn't have it before then. Monkey needs to be a bit afraid. There's a paranoia angle here. There's a paranoia angle here. TP behind. Glacial Prison goes well wide. Where were you aiming for, Monkey? Hang on, over the wall goes Knights. Wonderful stun. On into the backline with the quickness in the battle dance. Vampire flashing out to safety. Taeyun's forced to flash as well. Stun, charged up. Shadow looking for a slow. Side stride breaker slow into the smite slow. Cleansing up means nothing because Bin's waiting at the back of the play. And BLG just come alive. Cube was dead the entire time. Yeah, that is probably the moment where the game breaks wide open. It starts with Bin getting the solo kill. It finishes. Engage, mid lane. Oh, goodbye, Taeyun. Well, paranoia into Vampire being feared. Bin buys space for the rest of the people to run away. Yep, they lose the 4v4 real hard right now. Dragon's up. Atakan's in 15 seconds. You just lost your bot lane. I think BLG might try Dragon into Atakan here. Nah, they're not going to greed for it. Okay. What do you do now as WE? Oh, look at Elf. Might be the answer, but he's still got Cleanse and ult. Can't make the pick stick. The answer is probably just try and wait it out and scale. Try and catch people flipping at Atakan. Or Baron. Just play it slower. Get to a second item on your Caitlyn. On your Hui. You can stall BLG. As we said, their win conditions are a little bit slow coming. Alright, Paranoia. Knight into the backside. Ah, goodbye, Taeyun. Caitlyn just cannot stand and fight anymore. Karis is gone as well. Yeah, this one's looking pretty doomed, folks. What are we at? 8,000 gold lead? 8,000 gold lead. In the hope to scale, yeah, but I don't think BLG's letting them die. Yeah, they are. They are diving on cooldown. But you have got tools here with Sejuani, Braum. Did have Flash Cleanse on Caitlyn to deny that. But they haven't been very respectful of keeping Caitlyn safe. Because actually, Monkey went looking for picks, which is fine. In another game state. Not. I went looking. Is about. Ooh. Let me go pick that one up. The Frog cast a team fight as you. Oh, God. That's a genuine, really, really big voice actor skill. Is doing a voice of someone doing the voice of someone else. On. Down. On. Down someone else. Absolutely fantastic. Gonna go in. It's everything they could ever ask for. In the backside, they go shadow low. I need to come up with a Shakespeare reference and I can't do it on the fly, so I'm just a frog. There you go. And I get. Thank you for the bits, Mute. There you go. Karis. Swearing in that bush on fire. Annie, are you okay? Could you tell us that you're okay, Annie? What have you been hit by? What have you been struck by? That's going to be turret as well. No way that's getting stopped. Thank you, Mr. Moses. I appreciate you. Glacial Prison onto On. Doesn't actually care that much. He's got Merc Treads. Chain Dates Crushes, actually. And a heal. Well, had a heal. You got a Kempunk Chainsword in Bin's inventory, by the way, to really, really, really screw with this Renekton. He's got Merc Treads and still beat him in the 1v1, by the way. This is more like it from BLG. They overforced in game 2. They have perfectly forced in game 3. Gaze of the Abyss comes on out. But the Abyss is gazing on an empty base. Yeah, but Elk's got enough sustain right now that I don't think he cares too much about the headshots. I mean, in fairness, you have now got 3 items on this Caitlyn. Maybe the Caitlyn can do some work. But she needs more. She needs, like, a lot of time. Though she's just never going to be given in a fight. Inhibitor number 3 comes on down. On a Knight threatening. Spellbook says is indeed a thing. She was always one of the junglers that could get away with it. She doesn't need flash that heavily. That's partly why. And if you're in a game where you can scale free and you don't need aftershock, it can be really good. Glacial Prison is wide. Oh, Monkey, that one sucked. Went fishing, found nothing but air. On goes in, gets a knockup, gets out. Fear comes on down. Flash forward from Knight. Disintegrate on 2. And everyone else is but dust. Show you fear and a handful of it. And is the Wasteland T.S. Eliot approved? As BLG leave WE. It's naught but rubble and ashes. Give it hope in game 2.